Jeri, you ready for this?
No, I'm nervous. I literally have no idea what you're going to ask me. See what response we get to this one. Don't get my double chin in. I'm going to literally drive along like this. Go on then, hit me.
So I'm wondering if people realise actually how much you still don't like really actually the video making part of the process. Because you come across obviously very confident in videos and you've got a lot of viewers, but what would you say to someone, I guess, who doesn't actually want to do videos but maybe feels like they need to?
Yeah, I hate doing videos. We were just talking about this, weren't we? I literally hate doing it. Like, it just, the thought of doing it, actually doing it, seeing the videos, and like when I have to watch them back, or like you send me, you know, once they've been edited, you send me a version of them and I have to just watch it through and change any bits. I'm literally just like, I hate how I look on camera. I hate how I sound on camera. And so yeah, I hate the whole process basically. How many times have I just said hate in the last minute? But having said that, you know, if it was easy, then everyone would do it. And I just think you have to put yourself out there. Like, I had to put myself out there to grow my business, to grow it rapidly, and that's what I did. So you know, that's why I do video, because it's not about whether I enjoy the process or enjoy seeing myself on camera. It's about what that then means for my business, which means more people see me, more people see what I do, more people engage with me, like me, trust me, and therefore buy from me and buy from Smooth, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, very well put.
So basically I hate it, but I do it anyway.
Yeah.
And everyone else should do it. If you're not doing video marketing, you should be doing it, basically.
Were you surprised when you first started doing the properly like scripted and thought out sort of video formats, like when you first really sort of started doing the video marketing? Were you surprised at how sort of quickly they blew up?
Yeah, I was surprised, but then I thought it would take off. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I thought it would work and be different. There weren't any other accountants doing video at the time, so I just thought, why not? Like, you know, be a bit daring and give it a go. And it really took off, which was great. So it kind of gave me a platform then to keep doing them, and motivation to keep going, definitely.
Were you at any point were you put off by perhaps some of the like negative comments that started appearing?
I think I'm always a bit put off, not just from the video side, like just generally being on social media, I am put off because of people, just horrible people and comments and things. I'm a lot better at dealing with it now. I think I'm not surprised so much when it happens, but it's just kind of, you know, if you're having a bad day and then someone leaves a horrible comment, it can sometimes just really get to you. But I think I'm a bit more thick-skinned now, and also quite often use it to my advantage if someone trolls me, like turn it into a post or turn it into a video. Or
yeah, that's true. Always content.
It's always marketing. Like literally every single thing that I do is marketing. Every time I post on social media, whether it's about business, about family, personal, a selfie, like anything that I do on social media is marketing for me and my business, and that's why I do it.
Were you surprised, as we're in the Taycan, were you surprised that...
What Taycan? No one knows about that. Shh.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot you're keeping that under wraps.
Yeah.
Were you surprised at the backlash you actually got for that video when we did the reveal?
It wasn't the reveal one that I think got a lot of backlash. It was the one that I posted way before I got the car, talking about the fact that I'd like ordered one and stuff. That got a lot of backlash, which, you know, I did word it in a bit of a kind of stir up kind of way, like, but so yes and no. I think I'm always a little bit surprised when things go viral on LinkedIn. Chances are that you're going to get more hate because it's reached more people.
Yeah, so naturally
you get more hate. Yeah, so you know, if you're reaching like 500,000 people, chances are some of them are going to be fuming about what you've written. So yeah, I just think, oh, whatever, like it's just another day, another bell end on LinkedIn or some other social media site.
When you think back to the start, when you were in your garage, I mean, did you ever envision a situation or like a future where it would be multiple offices, a team of over like 13 employees, considering where you started from?
Yeah, I never thought that would happen. Definitely didn't ever think any of this would happen until probably I'd taken on the first office and I had a few staff. I think at that point I started to think, if this carries on, then I'll end up with loads more people and bigger offices and all those kind of things. So yeah, not in the early days, not in the garage days. I was just quite happy in my garage, doing my thing and helping people with their accounts and stuff. But yeah, it seems like a million miles away now, that. God.
So I'm sure people ultimately want to know is how much do you earn then?
Oh, that is a very personal question. I don't really like to talk about how much I earn because A, it's private, and B, I think it'll be, you know, too much in some people's eyes, not enough in other people's eyes, and it's kind of just relative to me as an individual. I don't think it matters. I think it matters what I earn. I'm sure people want to know, in the same way I'd want to know what some people are earning, but I think it's just not really relevant. I talk about how the business results and things like that, that we're sort of heading for and planning like a million turnover. I talk about things like that, but the personal earnings side, I think, doesn't really matter. It shouldn't matter. I mean, I do well, and I do well enough to kind of have the lifestyle that I like at the moment. But oh, there's another Taycan friend. Yeah, I mean, I earn well, and I've earned more and more and more every year since I've started the business, and I'll continue to earn more. Otherwise, what's the point of running your own business? But it's nowhere near how much I want to earn and will earn one day. So there we go. So that was a really like long-winded way of not answering what you asked me.
It's quite personal.
That was a good question. Put me on the spot.
So who does your tax return?
Well, I did it up until last year when I was trying to get my house, and I got one of the team members to kind of go over everything that I was doing, and go over the accounts and kind of sign off everything that I had done as like an extra pair of eyes, just like a final check, because I don't do accounts that much anymore. I don't do tax returns that much anymore. So for me to do it now is always a little bit like, I'm always a bit wary that it's done right. So yeah, they went over it for me last year, but generally I do most of it. I think now the day-to-day stuff, I have like a team member does the day-to-day kind of bookkeeping and stuff like that. I don't do any of that anymore. So I just do the sort of higher end finishing off and like the strategic side of it. The sun is right in my eyes.
I always wonder about obviously like self-starters and entrepreneurs, if they ever in a way miss when the business was smaller. Obviously we're seeing where Smooth's at now. Is there a part of you that actually does miss when it was more sort of simple, even though obviously it's grown so much now?
Yeah, I do sometimes miss it being just me, because then I only have to worry about me. That's a bit selfish, but you know, when you're on your own, it's literally like, if you're having a bad day, it's just you, and you can kind of deal with that, and you don't have to rely on anybody else. I think So there's certainly days where like the volume of it, the sort of scale of it now kind of makes me a bit anxious, because I think, oh God, like I pay all these people's wages and stuff like that. But those days are quite rare when I feel like that. Most of the time I just am like in awe of it, and it excites me. I feel like I have only just begun. You know, we're sort of 5.5 years in now, but I genuinely feel like we're at the very beginning and the sky's the limit, and we're just starting out. So I wouldn't, if I could change it and go back to just being me, I definitely wouldn't do that. Definitely not. It's been a difficult road sometimes, but I'm really happy with where the business is now. Like, it affords me a lifestyle that I like, and it also, most importantly, affords me the flexibility and time off that I like. So that balance of the two makes it worth it, kind of how big it is now.
Having gone through that, is that what sort of inspired you to start the coaching as well?
Yeah, so the coaching really was that I had a few people ask me, and it kept happening, and people kept saying, do you coach other accountants, and will you coach me? And I was like, no, I don't coach people. You know, I have a coach, I'm not a coach. And over time I sort of was like, you know, maybe I could do this, and sort of thought, oh, do you know what, I'll start off and I'll just coach like 1 or 2 people, and it just went from there really. Just started coaching, and then more and more people asked, and I thought, oh, I'll do another one, as I really enjoyed it. I could fit a few more people in. I'll do like 3, okay, 4, all right, I'll do 5, and that'll be it. And it just kept going up and up, and now I'm doing group coaching, which is great. About to start that in February, so we've got sort of 10 people signed up for group coaching from next month, which is amazing. So yeah, I think it's sort of happened accidentally, the coaching, but I love it. I love helping other people.
Okay, rapid fire. Ready?
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Domino's or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Accounting or coaching?
Oh, accounting.
LinkedIn or Instagram?
Ooh,
If you had to choose one to use.
LinkedIn.
What sort of things do you do outside of work then that people might not know you're interested in?
I love gardening. Now that I've got a house with a big garden, I can like really focus on that, and I can't wait for like spring to be here. I'm so ridiculously excited about spring and being able to plant loads of plants and vegetables. I've like bought loads of seeds, and yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to grow loads of vegetables this year. I'm a real garden geek. So people might not know that about me. I like going on holiday, somewhere hot. I like the nice weather, like most people do.
I think the gardening one will surprise people.
Yeah, I think the gardening one will definitely surprise people, but I'm literally obsessed. Like, and I'm so impatient. I can't deal with waiting till like March to be able to start all my little seedlings, but I have to, because otherwise the frost will kill them. So, yeah.
Poor seedlings.
Yeah. One of the girls that works for me has got an allotment with her other half, and she's keeping me informed of like dates and things I can grow and how to do it and all this kind of stuff, and I'm just, yeah, I'm so excited.
What was the last Netflix series you binged?
Witcher. Just watched the 2nd series of Witcher, and that we finished watching that the other night, and I was really gutted actually, because I was like, oh, it's ended and now we've got to wait for them to make another series. But that was really, really good. Very complicated. Had to watch the recap of season 1 about 3 times to try and work out who everyone was and what they're supposed to be doing. I still don't 100% get it, but yeah.
Still not watched that one. Last one I watched was Stay Close.
Oh, we've just started that.
Yeah, that's really
We've
good.
literally just started that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't tell me what happens.
No, that's
No, Witcher's good. You should watch Witcher.
Will do. What's your go-to music genre?
Hip hop and R&B all day long. I literally still listen to the same music that I listened to like 10, 20 years ago. Just the same music over and over again. Me and my friends are all the same. We listen to like exactly the same stuff. But yeah, I love it.
Favourite album?
Ooh.
If you had to pick one.
Usher 8701 was a very good album.
Jeri's a hip-hop head, is what we're learning.
Yeah, absolutely I am. Yeah, love it.
90s Snoop as well.
Oh yeah, all of it, love it. They're going to do the Super Bowl. Dre and Eminem and Snoop are going to do. They're going to be the act for the Super Bowl apparently.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be amazing.
So now that the company has been smooth for a couple of years now, and you're free of the association, would you consider selling down the line? Is that something that crosses your mind?
Oh, I don't know. I always said no, but now I think maybe someone needs to give me a good offer. Yeah, I think at some point in the future that might be on the cards. It really depends on what happens. Like, no one expected COVID to happen, you know? So there's a lot of kind of factors that would come into it. It would need to be a certain size for me to sell it, to make it worthwhile financially for me to do that and be able to retire or not worry about money and do something else, I guess. But I always said no, but maybe. Maybe. The offer was right, maybe. Yeah. You can never say never, can you? That's the thing. You can literally never say that.
Well, would obviously us pushing the YouTube more and kind of focusing on that, I was just wondering if there's what content, if there's any you watch just sort of for fun, or what's your go-to stuff to watch on YouTube?
I watch all kinds of random stuff on YouTube. Like, random stuff comes up, I guess because I watch it and it comes up in my suggested, but like I watch a lot of singing ones, like it'll be like the voice auditions and things like that, or the best vocal performances and things, and funny ones. I watch a lot of comedians, Joe Lycett, Catherine Ryan, you know, people like that. I watch their clips on YouTube because they always like kill me. Yeah, just anything really. Anything that I think looks good. That's what I'm trying to do on my channel, make it more entertaining so people want to watch it.
So just following on that, do you have a favourite stand-up that you like watching?
We just went to see Ricky Gervais and he was amazing, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see Joe Lycett this year, so I'm really looking forward to that. I wouldn't say I necessarily have a favourite. I like most of the stand-up comics, the really sarcastic ones. Like, I've been to see a lot of them live, just like the kind of sarcasm and wit sort of humour.
Is that what kind of has inspired your deliveries with the videos and sort of how you present those?
Yeah, I think so. I'm quite a sarcastic person. So, like, if someone says something a bit mean on... Why is this car not moving? It's not give way. It's just a road.
I don't think they realised.
They did not realise. Yeah, I'm quite a sarcastic person. So if someone leaves like a shitty comment on LinkedIn, like my instant reaction would always be sarcasm back to them. Yeah. Like, especially like the passive aggressive comments I get left. So yeah, it's probably a bit of that mixed in with it. I just think sarcasm is funny. There you are. I have delivered you.
Thank you for the lift.
You're welcome.
And for the answers. That's some really good, interesting stuff.
No worries. First time we've done this kind of vlog style, so we'll see.
Yeah, take-hand Q&A may be a regular feature.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed listening to my questions, and yeah, see you soon.